Okay, sorry about that. We were streaming on our Spicy channel about 30 minutes prior to this. We had the wrong input clicked. Welcome to our Snow Day rescheduled Soccer Blast stream featuring our new 2023 North American Pro Season cards. I'm Keith Avalone from PLAAY Games. Sam is the producer of the show. It's his fault that the sound wasn't on to begin the broadcast. He's also the designer of this set's cool new card design, which I think you'll really like, and we're about to show you here on our stream. Also, many thanks to John Bergeron for his work on the ratings on these cards. It's really a great set, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Before we get started, though, I also wanted to mention a new card set that's going to go live tomorrow, created by Jewel Sigel. He has rated the entire 64-team NCAA March Madness field for Highlight Maker Hoops. Actually, he's rated 87 teams, all 64 teams that are in the tournament, and a bunch of teams that are sort of on the bubble, surprise teams that might have made the tournament. We played with these cards at Dice Tower West in Vegas last weekend, and they are really amazing. You're going to love the set. You're going to love being able to pre-play the tournament or play along with the tournament as it's on TV. And not some of the teams, all of the teams. So I'm going to make a blog post about this with all the information about it and link to download the card set and the rules and stuff. Plus, I hope a fun freebie of my own to add to the package. And then we will do a hoops-themed stream on Thursday night right here in the Play Space. Really would like to have, it would have been more appropriate probably to do this tonight, the hoops thing tonight, but we're backlogged from the snow day, so really no getting around it, but we will get to hoops starting tomorrow, and it's going to be a fun stream on Thursday as well. But tonight, it's soccer, and let's start with a little show and tell of this incredible set. Here's our cover card. It comes looking like this in a nice little package. Inside the package are all of the teams in the MLS, or as we like to refer to them, the North American Pro Soccer season. Each team is pictured in its team colors. They come on perforated stock. We've trimmed down the size a quarter inch on each margin so that we're able to make the cards closer to the margin, so they will separate very very cleanly and easily. You can, this is Charlotte and I think Chicago. So they separate very cleanly and they end up a size like this. I'll hold it up a little bit closer. So you can see the card content is able to be much closer to the margin by trimming off the margins. From a production standpoint, it's kind of a cleaner, crisper look for the cards. We wanted to highlight the appearance in this set of Mr. Messi. I say Mr. Messi, is it Lionel Messi or Lionel Messi? I think it's Lionel. I went online and did a number of pronunciation searches. I really probably think you can pronounce it either way and be right. But of course, he was the big story of the MLS last year, joining the Miami club, and really piqued the interest in the league from the tabletop sports game hobby, but also in the actual stands of the MLS. So they saw a nice uptick in attendance last year. We've been sort of off and on with our MLS card sets. The EPL, of course, is the big league, the major soccer league in the world, and we focus on that every year. And we decided, we need to card this historic season for the MLS. So we commissioned John to do it, and lo and behold, here it is. Of course, we wanted to feature Messi and the Miami team in our stream. So we originally, I was thinking, what could we do? And I thought, how about if we play the Miami against like an EPL team? Because I was reading where the MLS All-Star game last year, they played the MLS All-Stars. The best players in the MLS played Arsenal for their like All-Star game, and Arsenal won 5-0. So I was thinking, let's get like an EPL team. I thought, let's do Man City, so we'll have Man over Miami, like Moon over Miami. But then I thought, well, that's getting a little bit too cute, and besides, it would probably be like a slaughter. So we would use the golden die method. So ultimately, I decided, let's just go with hometown Colorado Rapids, who had a terrible season last year, and so Miami really was not that strong in the table, in the standings. They once Messi joined the team, they obviously performed a lot better, and actually won their very first cup as a team, that the midseason cup that the MLS runs. But as far as the overall season standings, they did not have a great year. They did not make the playoffs. They did not have enough points to earn a slot in the playoffs. But it was clearly a better team with Messi on the field. And he also brought his two world stage partners in crime with him in Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets. So we're got him on the game table. Let's go ahead and hit the game table and play the first half here. Our plan is to play the first half with Full Play Soccer Blast, and then we'll give you a sneak peek in the second half at Soccer Blast Express. We want to be finished with this stream by 7 o'clock because we've got roller derby happening on the AFR channel promptly at 7, and we don't want to miss that. So let's get right to it. We're just going to dive right in here. We will give Colorado the ball to start the game. And I'm just going to play, and maybe do some commentary as I go along without really, diving into the ins and outs of the game. So it looks like we're going to have we're going to start out with a midfield battle for star. So we're going to mark off 6. And I'm going to guess that with Messi and we had to move Busquets and Alba, didn't we? So that actually might give the star quality to the Rapids. I see there are 2 stars on the Rapids and now 2 on Miami. So we'll have to do the decide or die, and it will go to the visiting team. So Miami will get the attack. And I'm going to keep stats. I have debated whether to even keep stats on a stream because it just adds a little bit more time to it. And that is going to be an on-target attack. And let's see what happens with it. It's going to be 8, which will be 0-2 is going to shoot. Stefanelli with an assist from Miller. Oh, it's going to be a double scissors. So they'll have to hope for a rebound shot on this, or hope that Miller gets swapped out. Instead, it's Messi that gets swapped out. So it's a weak shot, and Colorado will get the ball. It's collected by Gutman. And we're going to, once again, swap out the defense. And it is a tackle, so Colorado's going to turn it over. Back to, I should have would you give me an orange pawn or something? Man, you know what? Don't bother with it because I'll forget to move it. So Miami has the ball. And let's see. We're going to swap out 2. 11, it's going to be a corner kick. So let's see. And a corner kick for Miami. And once again, we're swapping out the defense. Let's see. It's going to be a 6 on the corner kick. That will be a 1-on-1, 1v5. That's Cabral versus Miller. Yes, Cabral versus Miller. And we're going to check for star. Neither of them have it, so that will just be a turnover to Colorado. So nothing doing on the one-on-one. Colorado with the ball, and it's going to be another midfield battle, but this time it'll be for the tactics quality. I see 1-2 versus 2. Again, we're going to use the decider. Dot is the home team. Oh, so Colorado is going to get the attack. And it will be stopped with that 1. So Colorado attack. I believe it's going to be 1's going to be, so Cabral's going to miss the shot wide, collected by Miami. We're in the 17th minute now. And no score. And Alba switches out of camera view. And we've got another corner kick. So a corner kick for Miami. Yep. Here we go. And this one will be a penalty. It's a corner kick penalty. We're going to look at ref decision K. Let's see. We're going to swap out Arroyo. Oh, it's 12. It's going to be... Oh, I hope it's not a red card. I hate when that happens. It is. I might just ignore the red card. Let me just see what it says. Any primary defense player, that would be these guys with the card check. And there's Abu Bakar, who is going to get the red card. All right. Well, I guess I'll do that. Well, I'm glad I brushed up on the red card rules. So a red card for Abu Bakar. And we'll take, so this is the way this works. We flip them like this. And now, so this is the 19th minute. So halfway through, they're gonna use half their triangles for the first half. Let's see, 19 and 80. What would that be? It'd be 40. Is that right? 19 and 90. No, I'm sorry, 40. So 20 and 45, 60, 33 minutes, 52. So here's where they're going to switch to the, I'll make a little mark here. A little X. That's where Colorado will then go to a quarter strength on their triangles, if they even get an attack. All right. So, oh, was there a penalty? I got to check to see if there's a penalty kick. No. It's a direct free kick. They do get a direct free kick, though. And it will be a miss, and it will be a midfield battle for the hard quality. And that will be, looks like that will be a tie, actually. And it will go to Miami. So Miami with the attack. And let's see, swap out 5. They got 5 triangles? I don't think so. That's going to be a miss. So on the attack, Busquets misses. And it looks like Wilson will get it for Colorado. And it will be a build-up using the hard quality. Once again, this time, though, I believe it's going to be tied again. They both have 1. And this time, the attack will be for... So Colorado is going to get a shorthanded attack. And we're going to cut their whatever triangles they have in it. Well, they've only got 1 triangle showing unless somebody gets moved. Well, let's see. Somebody might get moved. Yeah, they do have 2. So that'll be cut to 1. And that'll be a miss. And out of bounds and a corner kick. So a corner kick for Colorado. And we'll get that player back in here. Ooh, it's a 3. That could be something. Highlight reel CK. Let's move player 3, and it's a 3. Perfectly executed. Rosenberry passes to Bassett, who shoots. Calendar has to make a spec save shot. Note if the green die is 4, 5, or 6. No, it's a 3. It will be waived. The apparent goal will be waved off offsides. All right, so Calendar's got to make a spec save here, or Colorado go up despite being a man down, which would be pretty amazing. 3. Is he got 4 better? No, he's only got 3. It's a goal for Colorado. A shorthanded goal for Bassett with help from Rosenberry. That's pretty amazing. All right, so 1-0 Colorado, despite being down a man. And the home fans go crazy, as you can imagine. All right, so it's a 3v3 one-on-one take-on. And we're checking for touch, and that's going to be Busquets who has that, so they're going to get an attack out of this. We're going to swap in Messi. Oh, boy, they got 6. They need 6 triangles, though, and they do not have it. So it will be a miss. Not even a miss. It's just disrupted. And back comes Colorado. 8. Build up for pace. I see 1. That will be... Gosh, they've only got 1 pace also. But they do stop it. So Colorado turns the ball over. Back to Miami. And let's see, 4v2. That's going to be Maxo versus Stefanelli for the hard quality. Neither of them have it, so Miami's going to turn it over. Back to Colorado in the 29th minute. And we have a midfield battle. We're checking for strong. I see 2 here, and I see, so it's going to, very, very much dominant on the strong quality for Miami. So Miami's going to get the attack. And Busquets goes out, and another black die 6. That'll be a miss. In fact, it'll be disrupted again. And let's check. 04 does not have a circle, so it will go back to Colorado. Man, Miami just cannot get a break tonight. All right. Let's see. It's a 3, which is going to be a highlight reel M. Highlight reel M. Wilson will swap out of camera range, and we have a 5 on the highlight reel M. Home green die player, Gutman. Not called for clear infraction. Oh, the refs are on the home side. Visiting player is going to argue with the referee. Referee's now hostile to the visiting team offense. So things are definitely not going well for Miami. This is supposed to be a showcase game, and it's just like, the wheels are falling off. Here's Miami here, rather Colorado, and that will be a sideline battle that will mark off 3 segments, and it will go to the visiting team. Miami will get the ball in the 36th minute. And we have another ref decision. Let's go ahead and see which player we're going to swap out. Oh, we're going to swap out 4 and 5. And 9 on the ref decision. M. It's going to be, possible offsides. Let's see. 1, 2, or 3 offsides going to get called. Nope. So keeper's got to make a spectacular save off of Messi. Oh, here comes Messi. And Yarbrough's only got 1 spec save star. Let's see if he can make it. It will be just Colorado's night if he does. All right, let's move. First of all, move 3. 9 on the spec save. 4 or better. No, it's in. Messi puts it in. Well, that's what we paid our money for, right? Messi goal. Just blows past Yarbrough, and that knots the game up at 1-1. In the 36th minute. Everybody's congratulating Messi. And Colorado takes the ball. And it's going to be Gutman versus Messi for the tactics quality. Messi's going to win that to disrupt it, so that'll be a Colorado turnover. And here comes Inter Miami. 8 will be a build-up. And we're checking for the hard quality. And it doesn't look like any Colorado players have the hard quality, and nor do Miami. So that will just be a turnover. 39th minute. And another ref decision. Here we go. Gutman moves around. We have 8 on the ref decision. Defense foul, yellow card, and an indirect free kick. So the yellow card is going to go on Christoph. Ref, yellow card, Miami, Christoph. And I just see it was an indirect free kick. So we just go right back to the chart. In the 40th minute. And another build-up. This time we're going to check for a touch. And that is going to go to, easily to Miami. Messi's got the underline touch quality, the only player in the set with an underline quality. So that'll be an attack for Miami. I'm sorry. It is not. It's just a turnover. So Colorado turns it over. Overwhelmed by Miami. And here comes Miami now with the ball. And we've got, so this would normally be a home field advantage, but because they're a man down, it goes to the man advantage team. So it's going to be another attack opportunity for Miami. And here they come. Swapping out Rubio and Cabral. And let's see, they've got 2 triangles, but more than enough squares for Colorado to stop it. In fact, they disrupt it. The shot doesn't even go off. And Sam Nicholson comes up with it for the Rapids. Turned over. And it's another Miami attack on the same thing. Normally a home field advantage, but because they are a man up, Miami gets the attack. And here they go again. We swap out Kristoff. And once again, double ones. Wow. So that will obviously be stopped. And Bassett will get it. So again, disrupted, but got to hand it to the Rapids. They are playing tough. 43rd minute. And they've got the ball. 10. That's going to be a tackle. Turned over. And here comes Miami late in the first half. Kristoff comes back into the camera view. We have a build-up. We're checking for the tactics quality, and that will be an easy win for Miami. So another late first half attack for Miami. Let's see if they can do something with it. They've done very little. Another black die 6. That's crazy. So I don't think they're not even going to get a shot. Yeah, they are going to get a shot off. So 0-1. So Messi's going to miss wide, and it will be collected. It'll be collected by Arroyo. So they will keep the ball. Messi misses wide. Arroyo comes up with it, and another build up. This time for Star, and again Miami will win that. I should count 1, 2. Actually, it's 2 versus 2. I'm glad I counted. So we'll see if so Colorado stops it. So Miami's going to turn it over, and it's the stoppage time of the first half. And let's move 4 out of the way here, and then it'll just be a turnover on a tackle, and that will be the half. So at the half, we're at 1-1. Miami, with Messi's goal, the equalizer, after a surprising man-down goal for Colorado. Let's go and switch to Express for the second half, show you how that works. I'm going to leave all this up. We don't even need to really move this. I'm just going to switch charts. Now, this is not the final Express game, although it might look like it to you. This is the envelope. Here are the charts. We are still tinkering with this, so don't hold any of this as, this is not necessarily going to be the final version of it. But we have our visitor team and home team attack. Can you see that? Visitor team, home team attack charts. We have a blue board, which is for midfield battles and free headers and so forth. Then we have a yellow card chart. The yellow cards are optional. We went back and forth as to whether we wanted to track yellow cards in Express. We ultimately decided that we did, but the game can be played without tracking them. But we'll track them for this little demonstration. So the Express game has 10 segments in each half. I'm going to mark off 10 segments. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to explain go into the details on all this, but I will show you how it plays. And there are rules in place for Express for playing man down. So Colorado, this guy will go into this stack. This stack will remain open. It is the second half, and we'll just put this card under here. It is the second half, so for substitutes, each team chooses 3, and it's based on the status. These guys probably will want, defensive guys in here. So we'll stack them in this order here, and we'll put these guys under as well. And I will put a chip on top of the substitute players. And for these guys actually have some great subs. So Miami is carded, just real quickly, Miami is carded with the team without the 3 guys. The 3 guys are actually, Messi and Busquets and Alba are included at the end of the set. So you can play Miami without them if you want. But when you add them, they really makes them a fairly strong team. So they will probably want offense to try to get that winning goal. So we'll put these guys down here. And we'll put Campana on the top, and put a chip on him. So when the white die, or when the dice roll is 6 for either the black, it works similar to the Hockey Blast in that the numbers correspond with the positions on the board. And a 6 comes up in the second half. You go to the subs. In the first half, 6 is choice. You choose whichever player you want. In the second half, it goes to the sub stack. And if you roll a green die 1, it's going to be a visitor attack on the visitor attack chart. If you roll a green die 6, it's going to be a home team attack on the home team attack chart, and you'll reread the the black and white dice. If you roll a 2 or a 4, if you roll a 2, 3, 4, 5, then it's going to be a quality matchup, just like in Hockey Blast, between the two players indicated by the dice. The one wrinkle in this game is that if you roll a 2 or a 4, you'll mark off 2 segments, and one of those segments will award a yellow card to somebody, and the yellow cards will be done here. So I'm not going to go into it too deep, in depth, just kind of watch how it happens. So we're tied at 1-1, and we don't need any kind of a kickoff or anything. We just roll. So this is going to be a quality check on 5. It's going to be 2 versus they're going to bring in a sub. So we decided, do we want to have the subs come in like at the 60-minute mark? Ultimately, we're still kind of deciding on that. I kind of feel like second half, maybe this didn't happen that early. So we're just going to say, for the sake of simplicity, second half, the 6 means the sub stack. So we're going to check Campana. Now, the way the chip works, it's similar to what we do with the Express baseball game, in that you get that one big decision. When do you want to use that chip? When you use that chip, that player has all the qualities and can win this matchup, fairly handily, unless I roll on one of the qualities that the opponent has. So he'll go ahead and spend it now. Try to get that. So he now has all 6 qualities, and we'll roll this die. He's comparing with Rubio, and we're checking for the hard quality, and he's going to get it because of his sub chip. So Campana is going to generate an attack for Miami. And it's a visiting team attack, so we'll go to the green chart, and we will re-roll the black and white dice. And it'll tell us that, we got craziness. So let's see, re-roll one die. I'll re-roll the green one. The home team puts the ball in its own. It's an own goal for Colorado. Well, that's the way to start out the second half, right? So it's an own goal. And Miami immediately gets the lead. And trust me, those are not very common in Express, just like not in real soccer. So Miami gets a goal, and they now lead 2-1. And we don't have to move anybody because nobody was called for. Well, we do have to move the 2 guys that were called for. Rubio goes here, and Campana goes to the bottom of the sub stack. The chip is spent, though. We can't do that again. Once again, we're going to look at 5. So it's going to be the same results. It's going to be a quality check. And again, this time it's going to be the home team's sub-player. And, of course, he will spend his. And we're going to check for the... It's going to be... we're checking for the pace quality. And Bombito's going to generate an attack. So we will go to the home team attacks board and re-roll these 2. And maybe Colorado on 63. This is the crazy. This always happens on streams. So home team player is going to be injured. It's going to be player. It's going to be the sub. Bombito gets injured, and so that is the result for this game. And he will for this roll. So nothing happens. It's just an injury. We just mark an injury for this segment. Go to the next segment. And so this is a 4, meaning we're going to have a yellow card result. And the yellow card is going to go to an away team player with a card check. There is nobody. So there's no yellow card. So nothing there. And then for the battle, we're checking player 2 versus player 3, and we're checking for the hard quality. Neither of them have it, so that is also a non-event. We now go to the... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th, about halfway through the half now. And it's going to be a visitor attack. Visiting team attack. 56. The first visitor shot is blocked. Homekeeper has to make a reaction save on the rebound shot, so he's only got 1 star. We'll go ahead and roll this one. Oh, and he makes the save! Yarbrough with the 1. So a big save by Yarbrough keeps Colorado within striking distance. So we'll just put a save there. All right, and we switch out. Let's see what I did. Oh, I don't switch out anybody. That was a green dice 6. All right, so now we're going to switch. So this is again a quality check. 5 versus 1. We're checking for the tactics quality. They both have it, so that will be nothing doing. We'll swap them out. They negate each other. They battle each other to a stalemate. And now we have 4 segments to go. And once again, it's a visitor team attack. 32. Visitor player 4 is going to roll against his assist rating. Oh, he's got double scissors, though. So it's an on-target shot that the homekeeper has to save. Homekeeper's got a 5-star on target shot save rating, so he's probably going to save this anyway. We have a rule in our beta version of this that we never go to 0. We always have it's like a half star. So we use so Alba will get, or I'm sorry, Miller will get an on target shot if I get a 1 and a dot, and I don't. So it's going to be off target anyway. It's going to be saved by Yarborough, and we have three segments left. Basically 15 minutes remaining in the game. Well, 10 minutes of and then stoppage time. And it's still 2-1 Miami. And I do need to. No, I didn't. That was a home, a visitor team attack, wasn't it? So now we have a home team attack on the green die 6. 51. It's a through ball for the home team. It's a goal, but they could be offsides. If I roll 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's going to be ruled offsides. Offsides. Oh, called off. So that goal will be taken off the board. 2 segments left. And it is a visitor team attack. And it's going to be 24. Corner kick, header chance for visitor player 5. That's Miller. So he will have a header chance to try to make this a 2-goal game. He does not have a symbol there, so it'll be a 1 is going to be a goal. No, he missed it. Over the bar. And the final, we're in stoppage time now. Although we could get an at the death roll. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be a visitor team attack. 46. If the home team has 4 more squares showing, they do not. They've only got 1 square showing. So home keeper's got to make an on-target save. Yarborough's got 5, so if I roll a 6, it's in. Nope, he saves it. And so we are going to do an at the death roll because it is within 1 goal, although we're just going to roll this 1 die. I have to roll a 1 or a 2, and I got the 6. So the game is over, and Miami's going to win this 2-1, with the own goal being the difference. All right, so there you go. That is a little sneak peek at Express. Again, it's not in its final version, but pretty close, and it plays pretty well. We've been having really good results with it. What time is it? Do you have the time, Sam? Are we? Yeah, it's 36. Only 36. Good. Well, I can delay for a bit. I just didn't want to run over into Steve's show because I'm a big fan of roller derby myself. But wanted to mention this. So this set is now available, and it's available both in print and in PDF. And you can find the information about it on our website, PLAAY.com, PLAAY.com. Hope you get a lot of fun out of it. It's a neat set. It's actually a very balanced league, from top to bottom. You don't have a lot of really. You've got some good teams, and you've got really only a couple poor teams. Most of the teams are right in the middle, and so I think it'll be a really fun season to play. It's unpredictable and very competitive. So. I do think you'll enjoy this set, and of course the card design is awesome, and hope you enjoyed it. That's our show for tonight. Thanks for tuning in again. Watch for our basketball bonanza blog post tomorrow afternoon. Hoping to get it up around noon, maybe a little early in the afternoon, which will include a link for the about to begin NCAA tournament cards for Highlight Maker Hoops. And some other goodies included. Big thank you again to Jules Sigel for all the hard work he put into making that card set. Just an unbelievable presentation for you all. And totally free. And over at the AFR channel, as I mentioned, we got roller derby starting in just a few minutes. The Washington, well, more than a few. We got 20 minutes. You got enough time to grab a quick bite and then head on over there. I'm surprised that we're only 36 minutes in. Yeah. I guess I was talking too fast. I had my disc jockey voice going. So yes, it's the Washington All-Americans against the Montreal Monarchs in roller derby action. He's got a little mini season going on with Roller Rumble, which is super cool. So hop on over to AFR and join the fun there. And we'll see you Thursday night for some college hoops action here in the Play Space on the Play Games YouTube channel.